Good morning and welcome back. So what's going on? We are dealing with a pretty decent start to the morning. I'm really excited about today because I loved yesterday and we pretty much had the exact same day. Yesterday just started off a little bit warmer and a little bit cloudier. Today it's pretty much just sunny to mostly sunny across the board. Had a bunch of low pressure systems been churning off the Carolina coast. Those are now fading out. Whenever you see this line, this purple, this is called an occluded front. That usually means that things are starting to wrap up, and it is in the weakening stage, and we see two of them on there. So it's really starting to weaken, but it still has a decent wind field, so that is keeping some wind gusts up to about 40 miles per hour right here in the Outer Banks around Cape Hatteras. And then we're still going to have an on and off gust up, maybe 15 to 20 today, just not as breezy certainly as we were over the weekend. And then these gusts still staying up to about 30 miles per hour over the next 3 days, the further east that you go to the Outer Banks. Our futurecast, I'm just letting it roll. Probably didn't notice anything happen because we barely even have some clouds that are passing by. That's truly our weather pattern. There's nothing really to report. It's going to be a perfect one for pumpkin picking, apple picking, because it's super comfortable. Now, note, 80 degrees, indirect sunshine, still feels quite hot, so just plan accordingly. But if you are heading up to the mountains, that is not the case, because say if you're going to go up to Blowing Rock, checking out the fall foliage and then driving up the Blue Ridge Parkway, well, temperature is only spiking to about the 68 degree point, so the upper 60s for highs there. So if you want to break from the heat, well, you just have to further go up, because right around the Rough Ridge Trail and Lynn Cove Viaduct, it's now the peak color. So what I'm saying is I would say over this next week, this weekend is going to be the weekend that people are going to be on the Blue Ridge Parkway. It is going to be super busy. As for the Banner Elk area and Blowing Rock, you still have a little bit to go as far as that high color change. It usually happens by about the 23rd, 24th. So next week is where we really start to see that peak, but it happens really fast. Next thing you know, if you blink, all of a sudden, oh wait, there goes leaves. They're starting to brown off. As far as the rain chances go, which could affect fall foliage, also winds starting to knock some of the leaves off, we only have one that separates itself, and that is on Sunday. So Sunday could be a little bit wetter variety, so that means Saturday is definitely the day to be up in the mountains. But watch what happens for our next rain. We first start to see signs of it, keywords, in the mountains heading into the early afternoon. So I think it's going to be a dry morning, so keep that in mind. And then this rain, I think, really takes over late day through the evening, and then by Monday, here, I'll move my big head out of the way, 7 a.m. it should be clear. So this looks really just like late Sunday heading into Monday, but again, this is really far out. So this could easily turn into Saturday night to Sunday. Things can shift pretty easily, but as of right now, late Sunday heading into early Monday. Tropical Storm Lorenzo still doing its thing. It's churning out. It's actually going to back build and almost make a loop here. But what I really want to mention is, and you don't really see it too much, is that we have one little wave that is now coming off of Africa. And that is showing signs that it's going to move directly off towards the west. Now that is 7 to 10 days out until we're really even talking about big impacts heading into the Caribbean. But it is something we're watching, so I just want to say that, and that could potentially be Melissa. Okay, our 70 forecast brought to you by the Jerry Hunt Super Center. 80 degrees today and tomorrow, mid-70s on Thursday and Friday, and then we will eventually see a cool down behind this front, back to the mid-70s, feeling great heading into next week. Enjoy it.